fort. Here as well as we stand, there are people crowding all around us, waving to her as she speaks. Political entrant, but you've already made a mark in such a way that, you know, wherever you go, people know you. A word you say, people are waiting to hear it. How are you taking it? It looks like you're taking it all in your stride.
I would only want to say one thing, that right now we are in front of Golconda Fort, which is part of my constituency. And way back, this Golconda Fort was made out of mud, and it was Rani Rudramadevi, who was the queen here, I would say. So with all her energy and the boost that I have from the history, the whole purpose of standing in elections in this constituency is to give justice to the people here, which they have been deprived for the last 40 years.
So development is the main plank. There are many who also believe you're a Hindutva icon. And, do you feel that certain population within this constituency gets alienated when you say that? Or do you think this is a conspiracy by the opposition to portray you in such a way that all in the constituency don't feel that, you may represent them?
See, basically, I would want to tell that when it comes to elections, when it comes to voting, that shouldn't be the concept of religion at all. Every person, every individual who belongs to this nation is a citizen of this nation. I would want to remove the basic controversy of religion and let there be the thought process of development. Let there be a thought of uplifting the poor. Let there be a thought of uplifting the downtrodden. And let there be a thought process of uplifting Dalits, women and Pasmanda. That's what is my basic intention and basic criteria, and the goal towards which I am working is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
Okay. Your opponent, Owaisi, his family has been here for over 40 years. He is somebody who's well known in the constituency. He's looking for a 5th term. When he is asked questions about you, he always says, I don't want to talk about somebody who has just entered politics. BJP could not find anyone against me, so they've just found somebody new here. How would you respond to that?
See, a person who has no manifesto to talk about, a person who has who hasn't had any seriousness in all these 40 years to think about its own religion, where he says that he's the Messiah for them. He has never worked for their upliftment. He has never worked for Shias, he never worked for Bora community, he never worked for Agha community, he never worked for Pasmandas, he never worked for Ahmadiyas. He has never been working for any of these communities. Even if he has to be called the Messiah for them. I would only say that how does it matter? Somebody is new to politics, somebody isn't new to politics. Should that be a criteria to enter into politics? Then 40 years back, somebody else can say to him also, right, you're new to politics. I'm surprised a barrister has that kind of an answers with him.
Exclusive interview with Times Now. Prime Minister Modi has spoken about the Muslim community. This is amid a time when the Congress party has been saying there's hate politics by the BJP. In the interview, the Prime Minister says that my appeal is to the Muslim community. You have not benefited when the Congress was in power for so many years. Don't look at this kind of propaganda that the Congress is doing. Vote for your own development. He in fact spoke of Saudi Arabia, said yoga has been accepted there. Why is it that in India the people say that it's anti-Muslim? So that's the appeal that the Prime Minister has given to.
See, Anna, Prime Minister, when he says something, he says so perfect. अब बताइए, देश जैसे सऊदी अरेबिया, वो भी तो इस्लाम देश है, कितना तरक्की करके आगे निकल गए. दुबई इस्लाम देश है, कितना तरक्की कर आगे निकल गए. 40 सालों में आप बताइए, जब 40 साल का मौका किसी को मिलता है, इसको तो एक दुबई का जैसा बनाना था ना, है नहीं बात सही? इसको भी एक सऊदी अरेबिया का जैसा बनाना था. ये ना वैसा बन पाया, ना एक बॉम्बे बन पाया, ना दिल्ली बन पाया. एक इतना तो कहाँ, गच्चीबोली तक नहीं बन पाए वो लोग. दे शुड हैव मेड इट लाइक इट इज अ जुबलीस बनाना चाहिए था. आप बताओ, आप किराए के घर से आकर आप तो अंबानी बन गए. असदुद्दीन किराए के घर से निकलकर असदुद्दीन बन गए. इतने बड़े क्या बोलते हैं ना, अमीर आदमी बन गया. पसमंदा तो पसमंदा ही रह गया ना. ऑटो वाला, रिक्शा वाला भी बन गया. पूछिए क्यों? लास्ट 3 मंथ्स जब रेवंत रेड्डी जी ने फ्री टिकट अनाउंस करे, कितने सारे ऑटो वालों का धंधा बंद हो गया. बिकॉज फ्री टिकट मिला, लोग फ्री टिकट चढ़ गए. और यहाँ पे 85% के लोग ऑटो चलाते हैं. अब बताइए ऑटो वाला कैसा चलाना ऑटो जब आप फ्री टिकट डिक्लेयर करते हो? यू शुड आर नॉट सपोज टू डू दैट. उससे ज्यादा आप रेशन दे दो. 10 साल से रेशन कार्ड नहीं बने यहाँ पर लोगों का. Why do you want to give free ticket? You give them ration cards. When you give ration cards, a woman is benefited. आप रेशन कार्ड से औरत को ही तो फायदा होता है, घर बच्चों को उन्हें खाना दे सकती हैं. रिक्शा वाला ही रह गया। तो फल लेके जाने वाला जो बंडी पे लेके जाता उसका जीवन वही रह गया, कर्जों में रह गया उसका जीवन। आपको उन बस्तियों में जाना चाहिए सच पता लगाने के लिए, वो है सच।
आपने रेवंत रेड्डी की बात की। आई वांट टू आस्क यू, रेवंत रेड्डी recently has said that Prime Minister Modi will meet the fate of the Nizams of Hyderabad and the Razakars if he continues to target me.
See, this is a very open and a very terrorist kind of an attack on Modi ji. आप ये कहना चाह रहे हैं प्रधानमंत्री जी के प्रति, जो इतने सारे गैस सिलेंडर्स दिए हैं गरीब लोगों को, घर दिए हैं, राशन दिए हैं, वो लोग यहाँ पे आने नहीं देते। अब प्रोबेबली लोगों को ये बात जानना चाहिए, तकरीबन 2 लाख करोड़ सेंटर से स्टेट को आया, 2 लाख करोड़ रुपए सेंटर से स्टेट को आया। कहाँ गए पैसे? कहाँ गए पैसे? बोलते तक नहीं गरीबों को इतने पैसे हमको सेंटर से आए। यही तो यहाँ का प्रॉब्लम है। एट द सेम टाइम इफ रेवंत रेड्डी जी वांट्स टू टॉक, क्या हम चुप बैठेंगे? अगर ये लोग रजाकारों के जैसे, निजामों के जैसे बर्ताव करेंगे तो हम सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल के जैसे भी बर्ताव कर सकते हैं।
Rahul Gandhi has made a comment. I would please like to invite you to our election yatra. As we go across the constituencies, a few comments that Rahul Gandhi has spoken as well. क्या बोल रहे हैं?
हाँ, मैं अजीत ऑटो चलाता हूँ। मैं उसके सीएम के सीट के वास्ते फ्री कर डाला, सीट पे बैठ गया। हमारे जैसे वाला फाइनेंस ऑटो बनना, घर चलना, मेरा ये गांव नहीं होता, मेरा आंध्र प्रदेश आके 20 साल होता है। गल्ला पकड़ के मारना, उन आज 6 फ्री बोला, राहुल आकर हर एक 6 बोलता, MP सीट के बाद में हर एक 3 बोलता। अब हमारा फाइनेंस ऑटो चलाना, फाइनेंस चलना, घर का किराया करना, हर एक आया तो ऐसी छोड़ा। गरीब को भी देखना ना मैडम। अब धूप से बढ़े तो रोज 500 रुपए नहीं आ रहे।
All right. So, many of the voters also speaking about the benefits that they have not received. And like we mentioned, everywhere we go, we are seeing a lot of voters who come along trying to speak to Madhvi Lata ji as well, and the support that she has been getting across while we just stepped out from here and started walking along here. The love that you're getting from the people that you're seeing here as well, amid the talk between, Muslim community will never accept you. Realistically, do you see, voters seeing that, we have been used as a vote bank only and let me vote for development? Do you realistically see that change happening?
मैं एक की बात बताती हूँ आपको, भारत देश में इतने सारे सच्चे मुसलमान हैं जो इस देश को प्यार करते हैं। मेरे हिसाब से चाहे वो हिंदू हो या मुसलमान हो, अमन चाहता है, तरक्की चाहता है, बच्चों को आगे बढ़ने का एक ख्वाब देखता है। किसी को भी लड़ाई झगड़ा नहीं चाहिए, किसी को नहीं चाहिए। कोई इंसान ये नहीं चाहता मुझे लड़ाई झगड़ा चाहिए। हर इंसान यही चाहता है, भाई मैं शांति से रहूं, 2 पैसे कमाऊं, रोजी रोटी निकले, मेरे बच्चे अच्छी पढ़ाई करें, मेरा जिंदगी मेरे बच्चों को नहीं होना, मेरे बच्चे तरक्की करना। हर माता, हर पिता, हर माँ बाप यही सोचते हैं। इसके लिए मैं काम करने आई हूँ। ये बात जो एक सच्चा मुसलमान, एक सच्चा हिंदू समझता है तो वो मेरे को वोट डालेगा। लेकिन जो वो समझता है नहीं भाई हमको ऐसी मरना है, ऐसी ही हम लोगों को रहना है, लड़ाई झगड़ा में ही पढ़ना है, हम लोगों को तरक्की नहीं करना है, भड़काऊ भाषण में आना है, जो हिंदू मुसलमान वो सोचता है वो किसी और को वोट डालता है। जिसको तरक्की चाहिए वो मोदी जी को अपना लेंगे, कंवल को अपना लेंगे, हमें वोट देंगे बस।
All right, so outside the beautiful Golconda fort where we've spoken about the Kakatiya dynasty as well, doing a lot of work, people full of buses waving to Madhvi Lata ji everywhere as we are walking. These are the sights that we've been witnessing as well. When we speak of the community, the Muslim community here who see you as a Hindutva leader, very quickly in 5 points, if you can tell us what is your message to them if you are elected to power, what do you bring for them to change their life for the better?
I would say a barrister who is the head of AMIM party and who has been MP for 40 years, who didn't have a manifesto. I would say that this time I'm going to come up with a womanifesto. We're going to have 5 strong points. We're going to give educated youth jobs in Hyderabad Parliament place for all those educated youth irrespective of Hindu, Muslim, caste, gender. Second, we are going to get all those uneducated women, we're going to get them skill development done, यानी कि हम हुनर देंगे उनको, and once they are perfect, we are going to help them. Now third, we are going to give pakka houses for all those Dalits, SC, ST, OBC and Pasmanda and Garib. Number 4, we are going to also ensure there are basti dabakanas so that the poor would not suffer getting the right treatment at the right time. Last but not the least, we are going to get free education, English education, whether it is through state government schools or whether it is through central government schools. We are going to get free education for all poor and pasmanda children of my constituency.
Okay, all right. And Rahul Gandhi saying the Prime Minister is going to cry very soon because the BJP is nervous. Your response?
Yeah, definitely tears would come in the eyes of my Pradhan Mantri because of overwhelming happiness. आनंद भाष्प जो गलते हैं ना, जो खुशी के आंसू होते हैं ना, वो आएंगे हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी को. राहुल गांधी को ये भी नहीं पता कि जब आनंद ज्यादा हो जाता है तभी भी आंसू टपकते हैं. तो रोने का जो हारने का आंसू राहुल के पास, जीतने के जो बूंद है मोती के बूंद वो हमारे मोदी जी को है.